Hey, you know something, Stanley? As long as I got you on the line here, people, you know, you're the person that is most mentioned when people talk about life, sex, and death. Of course, you're the lead vocalist, but you have a really unique persona, you know, and I think a lot of people at one point, because there were different reports in publications that you were supposed to represent a homeless guy, and that was the whole trip that you were on. But what exactly is it, you know, about you that people catch on to? What do you think that is?
No, it's like they either catch on or they hate our guts.
Catch on it, but you personally seem to create a lot of talk because you're pretty wild out there. You know, you kind of dress in a unique way. You have a unique persona, let's say.
Scott, would you allow me to play a song for you?
Right now, here
right now.
Hey, if we can hear it, and sure.
Then maybe I'll explain a little bit about myself, just in this little song.
Let's hear it.
Is it all right?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Thanks, Scott. It's called Rise Above. It's the last song on the last album called The Silent Majority.
All right, you're going to do it for me right here on the phone?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it. Stanley from Life, Sex, and Death, live in his living room somewhere. Where are you at tonight anyway? Are you home?
Oak Park, Illinois.
In Oak Park with the Strohs spilling on the floor.
Yes.
Judy beeping him for a little sex phone and him jamming out here for Chicago. Let's listen to Stanley on Y108. Are you going to the piano? I'm not hearing you, Stanley.
I'm all alone. I sit behind the keys. An ivory altar stands in front of me. When you love someone, the party's just begun. You tear down some walls and you make some room in your heart. When you lose that one, the pain has just begun. You try to build that wall back, but your bricks just keep falling down. Don't let them hit the ground. Rise above, rise above. Though it hurts so much to think of, rise above, rise above. Though it hurts so much inside, if you keep the faith, you keep the love, you soon grow wings of a dove, and you will rise. Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in an Egyptian sphinx, a Hare Krishna thing, and up against the wall, a man throwing knives as he laughs from center ring. And when I bleed, the curse will surely flow, and suddenly my thoughts are real. Rise above, though it hurts so much to think
Hey, that says it all. That's Stanley doing it live in his living room here on 107.9 WYSY FM Aurora, the Rock of Chicago, Y108. Stanley. Hey, man, that was great. Rise Above from the Silent Majority. I've never heard emotion in vocals on my telephone like that before, man. You did it well.
Thanks for having me, Scott.
Do you have thin walls? Do the neighbors complain at all?
No.
When you're jamming out like that in Oak Park?
Yeah, if they do, let them call the cops. Won't be the first time.
Yeah, well, hey, you guys got a citation from the cops back at the very point when Warner Brothers was signing you back at the Burbank headquarters and out in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, that was in the...
I'm not hearing you real well.
Oh, Scott, that was in the atrium court at Warner Brothers. We said, man, we don't want to do a showcase. We want to play for the people, the whole record company, not just the president, or the, big honchos. So we brought them down. We went down to their ivory tower, and they're just played for the whole slew of the whole record company to make sure they liked us.
You guys just set up your stuff and just started jamming? Everybody came out, checked you out?
Yeah, well, it hadn't been the first time it had been done. Prince did it the week before that, so that's where we got the idea. Actually, our lawyer had the idea, and then from that.
And you put out, yes and no ballot boxes, I understand. And,
oh, yeah.
And then that's how they decided to sign you. They signed you on the spot, right?
Yeah, and those cops that came, boy, they were, there was some partying going on, too.
I would imagine it. Well, it's always a party. You're one of the most intense bands live, and if people have not had a chance to check them out, then, hey, you're going to have an opportunity to see Life, Sex, and Death. LSD doing it for their hometown fans over the weekend here, Friday, Saturday at the Thristy Whale, 2 shows each night, all ages, 21 and over. And tickets at the door. Stanley, this has been a blast, man. I've always wanted to have you on my show. And, hey, I didn't know we were going to get that special jam there that you did for us. That's a great track, by the way.
I just felt it coming. I just said, I'm going to do this,
Yeah, it sounded real good. We were missing a little bit of the piano, but the vocals came across great.
Oh.
And it sounds like somebody's giving you a buzz right now. It must be Judy wondering why you didn't beep her back.
Thanks for having me, Scott.
Hey, it's Stanley from Life, Sex, and Death. Thanks for being with us tonight, man.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to do another tune from your album here.
All right.
This one's...
We'll see you out there.
On Friday night, maybe.
Bye-bye.
All right, LSD is the band, Stanley's the dude, and here's the phone call on Y108.